Well, we've done a rather large chunk of M25 and my sat-nav's froze. Just what you want. It's the truck one as well. Built in, I can't do nothing about it. So I'm going to have to do a lot of this by racket eye until it picks itself back up again. Bloody good job I've been before, innit? It's online, this sat-nav apparently, so I don't know. All this fancy technology, it's not a right lot of good. Get down onto the old M1 again, going inland towards London. These lights can take forever to get through. Bloody warm in here now. I've had the window shut for a while. I spent the night just off this roundabout a couple of months ago. Rather interesting night. Very noisy at least. It tickles me. They go past you and then they start turning in, you know, like, piss off with your car out of my face. I need all the room I can get here. It's happening quite a lot these days, that they're cutting right in front of you really close. I think they're looking for an insurance claim, half of them. I don't need the grief. You have absolutely no idea how much road you need with these things. I'm only 5.5 miles away from the bloody drop, and it can take forever. Makes you wonder where they're all coming from. They say there's no money in this country, but they're bleeding cars everywhere. No awareness, have you, of what's at the side of you? Stupid. Absolutely fucking stupid. See, they're all going, they don't give a, look at that, what the fuck's that kind of driving? No wonder there's accidents. Pardon me French, but it does wind me up when I see all this. We all make mistakes, but they're just blatant pricks. There's another one. Fucking hell. There's absolutely no lane fucking awareness of rock all. And they scream blue murder when they hit the side of your truck. It's still doing the old bing bong on the computer on this thing. Not as much as it was, but I think the sat-nav's decided to come back to me. Hey, won't talk to me, but it'll guide me, kind of thing, until it gets fed up and then shuts down again. It's not really what you want. It's a good job I know where I'm going, isn't it? I've got it on for traffic and stuff like that, but even that's a bit hit and miss these days. It needs plugging in again, if anybody's listening. Tell it everything's okay. I'll let you out, you keep coming. There you go. I'm going to get pissed through here unloading this, unless I can convince him to give me a pallet truck and we'll take it out the back doors. I have to get close enough to the place to do that, so that should be fun. We'll see how it goes. That poor sod must be pissed through on that bike by now. Just come down the M1. It's a noisy piece of motorway, this. It's concrete, isn't it? It's all ribbed up. Not for your pleasure neither. Makes a right racket on your tyres. I bet the houses that are around here are not happy about it. Looking at this sat-nav, there is some to the right-hand side of me. Oh, we're back on the tarmac now. Well, no wonder everything's going to be so green after all this pissing rain we've had. Flowers are starting to come up in parts now, so it's a good sign. Don't want the grass to grow. The flowers can do what they want, but the grass can stay short on account as I've got to keep going pissing cutting it. Here's where I start dicking about now from lane to lane. Heck. Don't change, don't change, don't change. You gotta be careful here. I need to be in the right hand lane technically, but not just yet. Like about now. There was a reason for that, but you won't see it, you won't understand it, so there's no point in trying to explain it. I'm in the M1 lane now, but I'm not going up the M1. The only snag is here now, if everybody stays in the lane they should be, and I'm going to be in the road. So you'll now see me cause total bleeding chaos. Right, we need to get over here. I'm still in the wrong lane technically, but you can still turn left. I'll just be in the outside lane of it. There we go. There is a reason for that, but I can't explain it. I can't explain it. If I don't do it that way, I get caught hanging out across the bits and pieces up further up, but anyway. Some of you drivers will know what I'm waffling about. That's my take on it anyway. Struth. I'm not going through that. I know I can because it's an I truck, but I'm not going through that. It wrecks all your headlights. The pressure on the plastic is unbelievable, and a lot of these are made out of plastic on the front. A lot will go barreling through and don't give a monkey's chuff, but I'm not wrecking my truck. Plus, you don't know what's in it. There's got to be a load of sticks in it or something, or a sign that somebody's threw in it, and you run over that and it flicks up and you're in crap then. Or somebody's no manhole cover on or whatever, and you go hurtling down it. Well, you won't go down it. Well, your wheel might, but then it just rips everything off and you're crashed. And I'm waffling again because that's what I do. If you haven't sussed that out by now, you mustn't have seen my videos. Oh, God. It's not the best weather, is it? I feel sorry for the poor sods that have got flooded. Well, I'll be on the curbside here, mirror colour print. Bloody hell, I didn't even know there was a paper place there. Well, it just shows you, doesn't it? You can come somewhere hundreds and hundreds of times and still not see everything. I'm usually that busy concentrating on where I'm going, but it's not as busy as it usually is today. Bloody traffic lights seem to hate me a lot, but what can you do? Hypermarket, blimey. I've not heard that terminology for a long time. This left turn at this roundabout can be awkward as well if they all get too close up to you. The roads are not big enough. What's the difference between a hypermarket and a supermarket then? Weird. This is where I have to kind of straddle two lanes. somebody will come up the inside of me in a minute. Well, there we go. He's going to squeeze as much as he can. You f***ing idiot. Open reach? Open fucking head, you dickhead. They've no idea of size and spatial awareness or anything. They're just thick. Well, go on then, hit the back of my trailer if you want. I don't really care. I won't feel it. You fucking will though, you stupid git. Priceless they are. Just unbelievable. I'm having a full-on rant, no holds barred here, no editing, because basically it's getting worse and pissing worse, and it's not me, so any smart ass is saying you want to retire, piss off. It's just getting worse. Come on, keep going. Well, that's well executed, madam. Where are you going? Who gives a fuck? Let's just stop in the middle of the road. There's where I've got to stay over here now, so if anything does come up me inside, you'll hear a honking great bang. Only just come round there then. Now there's a job I wouldn't fancy doing. This poor sod. What's he got to do now, mate? Plat fog? Poor bugger. Some of the places they have to get into is unbelievable. I'd love to have a play with that grab though. I wonder if the train will come. It did last time I was here when I was sat there for 5 minutes. But I wasn't filming, which was most annoying. You gotta slow down, else you'll deck it out in the floor here. Ooh, ouch, each, ooch. Well, we survived it. Alright, here we go. Let's just hope there's nobody parked in some horrible places like they normally do. Come on, buddy. No idea of it. The usual park at every pissing well. See if we can get round here without interfering with the natives. This is going to be tight. I'm coming the other way, I hope. Oh, fuck. Oh well. Well, that's Muck the Funky. Just what you want. Well, this is going to cause total bloody chaos. I'll be taking that off and you're going to get out of the way now. This should be fun, watching the traffic directions of these two clowns. What's he doing there? Oh, for crying out loud. You're taking it off and putting it on, mate. Because it's caused a queue, it's going to cause total chaos now, this. I'm going to have to move in and move to my curbside without hitting the cars, hopefully. And let them duke it out. Right, he's waving me up, and now where do I go when I get up there? Whoa. That poor lad looks like he's crapping himself. Oh, this should be interesting. There's another van coming down. 2 vans. Now we're screwed. Got a silly sod in a car behind me trying to get out around me for some reason. Oi, 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 oi. Let's see if I can get around this corner without hitting the back of this van. Cheers. Things you gotta do. Blimey, it is busy round here today. I can't go anywhere until you come round here. You need to be coming here pretty early instead of late like this, because you keep meeting stuff like this all the time. And there's a van park where I need to be. Fucking great. This should be fun. Completely block the road. Lashing it down when you're doing something daft like this. Got to watch the old low bars on the curbs. This lad in this car's going nowhere until I get unloaded, that's for sure. This is just not good round here. Them wagons can't get out of that gate over there and all that nonsense. Right, and that's all she wrote.